Cagliari, a city with more than 155,000 inhabitants, is one of the most beautiful places to visit in Italy. This city is the capital of the island of Sardinia, an autonomous region of Italy. The city hosts a university, a harbor, and a nearby airport connected to the main Italian and European cities. The old town is the heart of the city, with outstanding landmarks, stunning views, unforgettable food, and a vibrant nightlife. Stay tuned to find more interesting things about the history of Cagliari and what you should visit if you come here. But first, if you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more amazing videos. The city of Cagliari is situated in the south of Sardinia, overlooking the center of the eponymous gulf, also called Gulf of Cagliari, Bay of Angels, after an ancient legend. The city is spread over and around the hill of the historic district of Castello and 9 other limestone hills. Cagliari has a hot summer Mediterranean climate with hot dry summers and mild winters like other historical regions along the coast. The average temperature of the coldest month, January, is about 10 degrees Celsius, and of the warmest month, August, about 25 degrees Celsius. But heat waves can occur due to African anticyclone with extreme temperatures of over 40 degrees Celsius. An ancient city with a long history, Cagliari has seen the rule of several civilizations. It was known to the Greeks as Carthlis and to the Romans as Caralis. The principal Carthaginian stronghold in Sardinia, it was occupied by the Romans in the Second Punic War. In Imperial Roman times, Caralis became the most important town on the island, mainly because of its fine sheltered harbor. It was probably the seat of the Roman governor in the 4th and the 5th centuries AD, and was also the chief point of the Sardinian road system. It was independent in the European Middle Ages, but later fell to the Pisans in the 12th century and the Aragonese in 1324. Cagliari was the capital of the Kingdom of Sardinia from 1324 to 1848. From the 1870s, with the unification of Italy, the city experienced a century of rapid growth. In 2016 has been established by Sardinia regional law the metropolitan city of Cagliari, with a population of about 430,000 inhabitants, about a quarter of the entire population of the island. The metropolitan city of Cagliari extends over the southern part of the Campidano plain, between the 2 mountain ranges, and including 17 comuni. The first place you should visit in Cagliari is the Bastione San Remi. This immense and ornate structure lies in the center of Cagliari's historic old town and is one of the city's most famous icons. Along with other bastions, it was built to defend the Castello quarter, the stronghold of the Pisans and Genoese, and briefly home to the Savoy royal family. Today, the Bastione San Remi provide an ideal vantage point for tourists and locals to enjoy sweeping views. If you are looking for an authentic local experience, then head to the Il Castello district of Cagliari. This charming and enticing area is packed full of narrow streets lined with colorful buildings and is buzzing with local life. Castello is the old medieval town, and it lies on top of a hill with a view of the Gulf of Cagliari. The local white limestone was also used to build the walls of the city and many other buildings, besides the towers. The exact period of construction of the fortress is unknown at present, due to the superposition of layers of buildings along the history. Most of its city walls are intact and include 2 early 14th century white limestone towers, the Torre di San Pancrazio and the Torre dell'Elefante, typical examples of Pisan military architecture. Torre dell'Elefante, the Tower of the Elephant, is another symbol of the city. Located only a short walk from the Bastione San Remi, the tower looms above the surrounding structures and is easy to identify. From the site of Via Camino Nuovo, The tower reaches a height of 42 meters. Although it is simple in design, it has several small details such as the carved elephant statues and the coats of arms that make it hugely interesting. The tower was built in 1307 during the peasant domination of the city by the Sardinian architect Giovanni Capula, who had also designed the Torre di San Pancrazio 2 years earlier. You also must visit the Marina of Cagliari, a place full of shops, restaurants and rolling promenades. Here you can admire the elegant palazzos seen on Via Roma. The main beach of Cagliari is the Poetto. It stretches for about 8 kilometers from Sella del Diavolo, Devil's Saddle, up to the coastline of Quartu Sant'Elena. Poetto is also the name of the district located on the western stretch of the strip between the beach and Saline di Molentargius. There are some beautiful churches worth visiting in Cagliari, beginning with the Cagliari Cathedral. Located in the heart of the Il Castello district, the Duomo of Cagliari is a monumental building and features a gorgeous front facade and a highly decorated interior. Built in the 13th century, this church has been restored and modified greatly over the years, and it has an amalgamation of various different design styles, including Romanesque and Baroque. Another beautiful church is Santorio di Bonaria, or the Shrine of Our Lady of Bonaria. The small Spanish Gothic church dates to the 14th century, and the larger neoclassical basilica was built in the 18th century. The church houses a venerated statue believed to have stopped a storm in time to save the crew of a Spanish vessel shipwrecked in the Gulf of Sardinia off Cagliari in the winter of 1307. In the northwest part of the old town is the Museo Archaeological Nationality Cagliari, the most important archaeological museum of Sardinia. Held within the museum is a staggering collection of Punic, Greek and Roman artifacts, but also a large wealth of relics collected from different regions of Sardinia. From the bastions near the museum, you can look down into a Roman amphitheatre dating from the end of the 1st century, set into a natural curve in the hillside's rocky slope. This is the city's most important Roman remain, and when it is not closed for archaeological study or restoration work, it is used for concerts and performances. In Cagliari is located Mercado di San Benedetto, the largest covered food market in Italy. The market is held indoors and is totally covered. Inside the building you will find a dizzying amount of market stalls and shops selling practically everything. Cagliari is home to a university founded in 1606. The main points of interest of the university are the Orto Botanico di Cagliari, a botanical garden operated by the University of Cagliari, and the 18th century old university library with thousands of ancient books. I hope you enjoyed our video. If you know other interesting places in Cagliari that I forgot to mention, please write about them in a comment below. And remember that you can help our channel to grow by just pressing the like button and by sharing this video with your friends.